Hi, my name's Vivian Crow, and the first thing that I wanted to talk about was the Be a Man video. I actually called my dad for this because I didn't have any personal experiences to talk about, or really things that I've seen with this phrase. So when I talked to him, he definitely did say that he didn't really have any personal experiences with his dad or his mom saying be a man while he was growing up, but he could definitely say he had personal experiences with his brother and his friends. And then, for example, he gave me an example, like when he would go camping and one of his friends or brother would complain about being cold, they would always be like, be a man. And he said that that basically means to be tough and to toughen up and not to show your emotions. I guess as him being a man, he's learned to not show his emotions so much and to be very shut down and tough acting. And that's basically what he said his personal experience with the phrase be a man is. Okay, so for the video, the second video, I chose Barbie's fans react to her new look. And I would definitely say that I really do love the creations of Barbies and American Girl dolls, for example, and how they can connect to people and little kids can find something that just like them. I am hearing impaired, and when I was younger, there was never a Barbie that was hearing impaired, but I do remember that there was an American Girl doll that was hearing impaired, or at least had hearing aids, and it was just such a great feeling to know that there was, a doll, something like me that I can connect with, that I can't always connect with other people, because I don't really know anyone else who's hearing impaired besides my grandparents. And that doll, there is a Barbie doll that is now hearing impaired. It came out in June 2022. I looked it up, so I really found that interesting, and to know that little kids, as I said, can connect with themselves and, learn more about themselves and about the world and knowing about different people and other things. Okay, and then the PDF, the Rose and Marriage PDF that I read, I wanted to talk about something that stood out to me and connected with me, especially as growing up, that I realized between my parents after reading this, was I feel like my parents resonated more with the egalitarian marriage, and I would say that because, growing up, my dad brought home most of the money, and my mom didn't as much, but, that never really outweighed her decision on where we were going, what trip we were going on, what we are going to have to eat or, cook or buy, anything like that. So I would definitely say that connected with me the most and stood out to me the most. Definitely because I could relate on it and know that, that's who my parents were and are in their marriage. Okay, so in chapter 3, what really stood out to me was the paragraph about body image. And one thing that I learned is that a lot of parents, or some parents, teach children more about, their appearance instead of health. So in the book, it referenced that a son was watching his father lift weights for appearance and not really learning about, what the effect of being healthy is and how to take care of your body in a healthy way and not just doing it for your appearance. And then this paragraph really stood out to me because I know 2 people who have struggled with being overweight and had to have bariatric surgery, and how much of an effect it had on their mental health and struggling with depression and anxiety because of their body image and their struggles with losing weight.